Let's start the prayer. By that time, I think that will be done. Om Bhagavaye Pratibodham Bhagavata Narayane Swaram Vyasena Tattvam Pranamandam Bharatam Advaitam Vrtavashinim Bhagavati Bhattacharya Sambhatvamurisham Dadhami Bhagavadgite Bhagavadgite Namostute Vyasamishala Buddhe Kedara Vindaya Putra Jaya Bharati Taila Purna Bharati Dhanani Pavanna Parijataya Tutthadevapanagi Jnanamudraya Prashnaya Nishamrite Namaha Sudesudem Poscharunamagram Devaki Paramanandam Vishnu Vande Jagatgurum Bhishma Gurunakata Jay Purtagala Gandhara Virodpala Shummugraham Kumputevaham Karnena Vindakula Pushpadhamari Karnagoramakara Duryodhana Keşavah Paraşadevacassadevomaram Githarthalabdhottadam Ramachandrakesharam Haritapasam Bodhanabodhitam Loke Sajjana Shaktaveirah Pritiyamanam Buddha Bharatpankajam Shreyase Tamgaroti Vachalam Bhagum Lambhete Girim Prabhatamaham Vande Paramanandamadavam Brahmavarnindravudravadastudiyamatvitresthavai Vedesantibrahmavishwayam samagaha Namaskritam Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Have you done the abhyasa of 108?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's quickly run through it. Yeah, that is completely based on the text. Yes, please start.
अभ्यासः एतेषां प्रश्नानाम् उत्तरं लिखत। के युद्धभूमौ समवेताः? कौरवाः पाण्डवाः च युद्धभूमौ समवेताः। पाण्डवानां सेनापतिः कः आसीत्? धृष्टद्युम्नः पाण्डवानां सेनापतिः आसीत्। युद्धे कति क्षत्रियाः उपस्थिताः आसन्? युद्धे
is how many?
Yeah. युद्धे असंख्याः क्षत्रियाः उपस्थिताः आसन्। धृष्टद्युम्नः कस्य पुत्रः? धृष्टद्युम्नः द्रुपदस्य पुत्रः। कः शङ्खनादं कृतवान्? भीष्मः शङ्खनादं कृतवान्। कृष्णः अर्जुनं किम् उक्तवान्? कृष्णः अर्जुनं अत्र समवेतान् सर्वान् कुरून् पश्य।
Iti Shri Krishna Uktavad. See, the iti is the kind of quotes that we have in English. Is iti. So, atra savetan sarvan kurun pasya. Iti Shri Krishna Uktavad.
सर्वान् कः पूर्वमेव मारितवान्? कृष्णः सर्वान् पूर्वमेव मारितवान्। कृष्णः किमर्थं गीतोपदेशं कृतवान्? कृष्णः अर्जुनस्य अज्ञान निवारणार्थं गीतोपदेशं कृतवान्। सैनिकाः कान् बाधितवन्तः? सैनिकाः शङ्खान्, भैरीः, पणवान्, आनकान्, गोमुखान् च बाधितवन्तः। अर्जुनस्य मोहः कथं नष्टः? अर्जुनस्य मोहः विश्वरूपदर्शनेन नष्टः। श्रीकृष्णः अर्जुनाय किं दर्शितवान्? श्रीकृष्णः अर्जुनाय विश्वरूपं दर्शितवान्। अर्जुनः किमर्थं कौरवान् मारयितुं न इच्छति? कौरवाः बान्धवाः इति कारणेन कौरवान् मारयितुं न इच्छति।
Okay, very nice.
अर्जुनः कान् दृष्टवान्? अर्जुनः पितॄन्, पितामहान्, आचार्यान्, मातॄन्, पुत्रान्, पौत्रान्, सखीन्, श्वशुरान् दृष्टवान्।
सुहृदः, सुहृदश्च, no? सुहृदः.
Okay, I missed. I have written it. I missed. सुहृदः
सुहृदश्च दृष्टवान्.
दृष्टवान्. अर्जुनः कृष्णं रथं सेनयोः.
You can add Brahmanam, Isham. That also is Rishim.
Oh, okay. During the Vishwarupam.
No, Namaha.
During the Vishwarupam. Okay.
Yes, during the Vishwarupam.
Okay. अर्जुनः कृष्णं रथं सेनयोः मध्ये स्थापयितुं किमर्थम् उक्तवान्? So I have written युद्धार्थम् उपस्थितवान् सर्वान् दृष्टुम्.
Very nice. युद्धाय उपस्थितान् सर्वान् द्रष्टुम् अर्जुनः कृष्णम् उक्तवान् सेनयोः मध्ये रथं स्थापयितुम्. Right? Very good.
I have written युद्धार्थम्.
Yeah, very nice. Yuddhaya is the same as Yuddhartham. We'll understand why the Yuddhartham becomes as good as Yuddhaya. But of course, we have not studied Yuddhaya as of now. So Yuddhartham is fine. Yes. Yes. So Kati, the word Kati, is an avyaya padam. Avyaya padam means what? It doesn't change its form.
Yeah.
No matter how you want to use it, it still remains Kati only.
Okay.
For example, here Kati Kshatriyaha Upasthitaha, how many Kshatriyas are present? So now Kshatriya is an Akaranta Pullinga Padam.
Yes.
But Kati remains Kati.
Understood. Yes.
But there is a word which becomes an adjective and has the meaning of how many, and that is Katipaya.
Okay.
There is a word called Katipaya. There is a word called Katipaya. Let me write it for you.
Single.
It's a single word, Katipaya, which is an Akaranta Pullinga word or an Akaranta Napusakalinga word. Or it can become an Akaranta Strilinga word. So here you have Kati, right? Kshatriyaha. Right? See now here this Kati is an avyayam. Yasya vyaya nasti. Yasya vyaya nasti tat avyayam. Avyayam. Unchangeable. It doesn't change. Right? But as against that, there is another word called Katipaya. So you can say Katipayaha Kshatriyaha Asan. See? Katipayaha Kshatriyaha Asan. How many Kshatriyas were there? See, you see how this becomes an adjective to this.
Okay.
Got it? Katipaya. Katipayani Varshani Jatani. How many years have passed? So you can have two ways of writing it. Kati Varshani Jatani. How many years have passed by? Kati Varshani Jatani or Katipayani Varshani Jatani. New word. Katipayani Varshani Jatani. You can see like this. See here Kati is an avyayam, while Katipayani becomes an adjective to Varshani. Right? Good. Okay, let's Karan ji आगे राकेश जी आगे पढ़िए 109.
एतेषां शब्दानां विभक्तिं वचनं लिखत
Vicharam cha likata. Cha
वचनं
also is there, no?
च लिखत
Hmm.
यथा पाण्डवानां षष्ठीविभक्तिः बहुवचनं
Very nice. Now you have to tell us what vibhakti and what vachanam we are talking about. Right? Senayoho.
सेनयोः द्वितीय
Shashti dvivachanam.
षष्ठी द्विवचन
Or Saptami dvivachanam. You know, no? Dvivachanam, Shashti and Saptami are the same. Right? Of the two armies and in the two armies. Same word. Senayoho. Right? Okay. Yuddha bhumau.
युद्ध भूमौ
Saptami ekavachanam.
सप्तमी एकवचन
Right? Pratipadikam. So Yuddha bhumi. We always try to understand the structure. So we always begin with the Pratipadikam. So Pratipadikam Ikaranta, Strilinga, Pratipadikam Bhumi, and the Saptami Ekavachanam is Yuddha Bhumau.
The first one is Sena.
The first one is Sena. Very nice. Okay. Vishayan.
विषयान् विषयान्
Yes. Pratipadikam Vishaya.
विषय
Akaranta Pullinga Pratipadikam Vishayan. Dvitiya Bahuvachanam. Right? Vishayam, Vishayau, Vishayan. Right? Good.
विश्वरूप दर्शनेन
Vishwarupa Darshanena. Now this is not fair. We have not studied this Vibhakti. As a matter of fact, we are going to study it at the end of the book. Vishwarupa Darshanena is Tritiya Ekavachanam.
तृतीय
Tritiya, third. Tritiya Ekavachanam is Vishwarupa Darshanena.
Pratipadikam will be Vishwarupa Darshanam.
Darshana.
Ah,
Darshanam is not a Pratipadikam because that is the Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Like Jnana becomes Jnanam. Right? Good. See, we have studied this in many places. This ena ending, no. This we have studied at so many places, but we really have not studied the vibhakti. Right? That's Tritiya vibhakti. Right? Good. Yes. Again.
कौरवाणां
See, Pandava Nam was Shashti Bahuvachanam.
यस षष्ठी बहुवचन
Very nice. Now, Arjunaya, you don't know. Chaturthi Ekavachanam. We have not studied Chaturthi. See, we have not studied Chaturthi, so they should not ask this question here. You know.
भगवान
Arjuna, Bhagavan, yes.
एक वचन
Ekavachanam, yes, but which vibhakti? Prathama.
प्रथमा
Good?
yeah.
Rathe. Okay, Bhagavan, Pratipadikam, Bhagavat.
Bhagavat.
Right? Bhagavat. Yes.
रथे
Pratipadikam,
Saptami.
Saptami, Ekavachanam, very nice. Ratha, Akaranta Pullinga, Ratha. Right? Pitrn.
पितृन्
Yes, all those Nakara ending, what are they? Pitrun, Bhratrun, Sakhin.
Dvitiya.
Yeah, Bahuvachanam.
Dvitiya
Pratipadikam, Pitru.
Dvitiya Bahuvachanam.
Yes.
Okay.
Pratipadikam, Pitru. Bheri.
very means
bheri is a war instrument, some kind of a trumpet.
अच्छा अच्छा
Trumpet. So bherihi, what vibhakti is bherihi?
द्वितीय विभक्ति
Dvitiya bahuvachanam. Very nice. Uttamam.
प्रातिपदिकम is what, sir? Bheri.
Bheri, like nadi. Nadi, nadyau, nadyah, nadim, nadyau, nadihi. It cannot be rasva ikaranta. It has to be nadihi, bherihi. Right? Rasva ikaranta also goes matihi. Mati, no? Mati. Matihi. Matyau. Matayah. Matim. Matyau. Matihi. The rasva ikaranta also will go the same way. But this is a dirgha ikaranta.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Yes. Yes. Karan ji, आगे बढ़िए.
एतान् शब्दान् पठित्वा एतेषु भूतकालार्थकानां शब्दानां पुरतः चिह्नं कुरुत.
Very nice.
चिह्नं कुरुत.
So you have to give bhutakalartha words. You have to identify.
Spot. Yeah.
Right? Okay.
उक्तवान् is तवतु प्रत्यय.
Very nice. And it's bhutakalartha.
भूतकालार्थ. आसन is भूतकालार्थ.
Very nice. What is asan?
Asan is there. Was there. Was.
Yes.
Seat.
But what? So as dhatu
Where there. It is a
were there.
Yeah. Also Pratama Purusha.
Bahuvachanam. Very nice. Uttamam.
Then
Krutavantaha.
Krutavantaha is past. It is
Very nice.
but
Bhutakalartha.
Tavatu Pratyaya.
Of the tavatu pratyaya of the kru dhatu. Right?
Yes.
Kuru.
Kuru is not Bhutakalartha.
What is kuru?
Kuru is Lot Lakara. Lot
Madhyama purusha ekvachana.
Madhyama Purusha Ekvachana. Yeah.
Very nice. Drashtum. Sorry, drashtam. Okay, now here, see, you don't know this thing. Not fair to ask. We have not studied about this, right? This is the past participle,
Yeah.
right? It's called that no, not drashtum. It's not drashtum.
Oh,
Please
Drashtam.
check.
Okay.
Drashtam means seen.
Seen.
Seen. So there are what we understand in English as past participles.
Yeah.
Right. In Sanskrit we call them.
So this
ikta
seesaw scene from there.
Exactly. So let me just tell you how this word gets formed. Right. This is called the ikta pratyayanta. These are called the ikta, ka and ta together, joined.
Okay.
The pratyayanta. Right? So those words which end with the ikta pratyaya. Right? So we know you have studied ikta vatu. We have studied. Right?
Yes.
So don't you think the ikta vatu is the vatu added to ikta?
Correct, sir.
Correct? Good. Okay. So what kind of a pratyaya is this? The ikta pratyaya is the bhutakalartha pratyaya.
Okay.
Is the bhutakalartha pratyaya in the karmani prayoga. Karmani prayoga means passive voice. Right? So it's called this is called bhuta karmani kurdanta. It's called the bhuta karmani kurdanta. Right? Good.
Okay. So drishtam means so having seen.
No. That is drishtva.
Okay. So this is drishtam is seen.
Drishtam means seen. That's it.
So the object was seen, something like that.
So when you say object was seen, which are you in active voice or in passive voice?
Passive voice.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for example, pustakam
Hmm.
patitam.
Okay.
The book was read.
Okay.
Right? So, are you talking of the? Do you have the connotation of bhutakala?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it's very simple because it's a karmani bhuta karmani krudant.
Okay.
So what is a krudanta? It is a krut
It's anta.
anta. Those pratyayas, right? Which get added to dhatus. Okay, are called the krut pratyayas. So those words which end in the krut are krudanta. Very simple, right? Now you'll tell me the krut ittavatu pratyaya also is a krudanta. There's so many krudantas, not one or two.
Hmm.
See, out of that, now we studied the ittavatu, we have studied.
Hmm.
Right? I told you. So, for example, kr plus tavatu pratyaya, right? I told you this ka goes away, this u goes away, right? And we are left with krutavat, right? See, mind you, you started with the dhatu, correct?
Yeah.
But you landed up at a subanta. So, landed up at a noun. You started from a dhatu, right? You started from a dhatu, added the krutavat, iktavatu pratyaya to it, and you got a subant, you got an adjective, you got a noun, right? So all these krut pratyayas are added to dhatus, but they result in nouns. Got
Okay.
it?
So
So
Tatu is one of the kridantas. That's what yes.
iktavatu pratyaya is one of the kritas. Now you are studying the ta pratyaya. I am talking to you. We are studying,
Another.
going to study in detail
Yeah.
about this. Right? So very simple, no? It becomes kruta. Krita. So don't you say kritam, karyam kritam. The job is done, work is done. Now tell me, done is active or passive?
Done is passive.
Passive.
Passive. You say the job was done
Hmm.
by somebody, right?
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this
Correct.
is drishtam. Very simple. So you have got the drish dhatu and you add the ta pratyaya. By with some reason I'm telling you this ta is removed,
Hmm.
right? Now I have told you that all shakaranta dhatus will, the sh will change to sh. Last time I told you. Last time I told you, no? All these shakaranta dhatus, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Murdani. Yeah.
Will become the murdanya shakara.
Yeah.
Now tell me if there is a murdanya here and a takara here,
Yeah.
this changes into
Also.
murdanya.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't you get the word drashta.
Hmm.
Right? So now drashtaha pullinga, drashta strilinga, drashtam napusakalinga.
Yeah.
But is it bhutakalartha? Yes.
Okay.
We'll study more about. No, you some places you find pat dhatu plus the ikta pratyaya, correct? Becomes patitam. But let's take a simpler dhatu. The gam dhatu, for example, the gam dhatu,
Hmm.
uh, or even the sorry, this is also a little complicated.
That will be complicated.
So for example, the drish dhatu, right, became drishtam. Do you observe something? Do you observe something? What do you observe? Do you observe a difference?
Pushta.
See, pat became patitam.
Yeah, and the maka halanta makara comes.
No, Mahalanta is there in both places.
Oh, yeah. That is
What
what
is there? What is there here and not here?
yeah, ikara is coming.
Right?
Yeah.
The ikara is not there.
Yeah.
Correct. That's the difference, no, between pat and drish.
Yes.
Right? So we come to one more classification of dhatus. Some dhatus take what is called as an it. Okay. Some dhatus take what is called as an it. Now this it is nothing but that e that we talked about.
Okay.
You remove this forget this t. Ter was added for some reason.
Okay.
It's very important, but not now. So basically, we are talking of this ikara,
Yeah.
right? And there are some which do not take the dhatu, the it.
Yeah.
Right? So some dhatus are called sa it, right? And the ones which don't take the e are called un it. So simple, see. So two types of dhatus. One dhatu will take that ikara. One
So
dhatu will
we have done this, sir, in page 79. When we did the Tavatu Pratyaya, page 79 and 80,
Correct. Same idea comes there also.
you had mentioned each of that, like Patati is set, Ichati is anit, Karoti
Very nice.
and
Very
Gayatri is anit. You had mentioned
Very
it.
nice. Very nice. Very nice. Same concept comes here of said and anit. And there are some dhatus which go both ways. So va it. So that's weight. Weight dhatus. Weight will go both ways. They become sometimes in certain cases they become they take the ikara. Certain other cases they don't take the ikara. Optionally.
So this is required, this knowledge is required to form the Tavatu Pratyaya.
Obviously, because otherwise you don't know where to use it and where not to use it. Not only in Tavatu Pratyaya, not only in Ta Pratyaya, it is used in several places.
Wherever Dhatu is there. Okay.
Wherever dhatus are involved, this is a very important part of this is dhatu, or this
Property.
set and anit.
Yeah.
Right? We are going to see this very soon in the future tense.
Okay.
I'm going to again bring you back to this set, anit, and weight.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'll point out to you. You might think, what is weight? Why is it going? Sometimes it's coming. Sometimes it will not come. That way. We'll do it. Okay. So these are yes. Please continue. Stapaya.
Stapaya is Madhyama Purusha Lotlakara Ekavachanam.
Very nice.
So it's not. Asit is Bhutakala. So
See, this Bhutakalartha.
Asit is Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Not, see, you are talking of dhatu now. So there is no vibhakti. There is Purusha.
Sorry. Pratama Purusha, not Vibhakti.
Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam.
Yeah, Chintaya is like Stapaya.
Very nice.
Praptavan is Tavatu Pratyaya. So
very nice. Bhutakalartha.
Bhutakalartha. So Praptavan should be Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Very nice. As soon as you're talking of a Iktavatu Pratyaya,
Yeah.
you got a Subanta. So then there is no Purusha. Now there is no more any Purusha. There is only Vibhakti. So Praptavan, Praptavanto, Praptavantaha, Praptavantam, Praptavanto, Praptavataha. See, you get all Vibhaktis you'll get. Right from 1 to 7. All Vibhaktis you'll get. Kritva.
Kritva. Kritva is
gives the Bhutakalarthaka.
yeah.
Because having done something.
Having done. Yeah.
Having done. So you get a Bhutakalarthaka.
Yeah.
Right?
Ichchami is Latlakar.
Latlakar, so no Bhutakalarthaka.
Kritavan is like Praptavan. Bhutakala.
Very nice.
Darshitavan is Bhutakalartha.
Very nice.
Upavishtavan is Bhutakala.
Very nice.
Stapayitva is like Kritva. Bhutakala.
Yes. Very nice.
Pashya is Lot Lakara.
Okay. Good.
Paromi is again Lat Lakara.
Very nice.
Anushochati is again Lat Lakara.
Very nice.
Asmi is Lat Lakara. Visrijya. Visrijya is, it is like having fallen, is it?
Having thrown away.
Having thrown.
Visrijya.
So it is
I told you about the fridge. Visrijya is to dismantle or to throw away, cast
opposite.
away.
Yeah. Baditavantaha is again Tavatu Pratyay Bhutakala.
Very nice.
Bhavat is Lang Lakara.
Very nice. Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam.
Yeah. Maritavan. Maritavan is again Tavatu Pratyay Bhutakala.
Very nice.
Bhava is Lot Lakara.
Bhava Lot Lakara. Right?
Uttva is past, having
Yes.
spoken.
You know, so many times we see, yeah, correct, having spoken, correct. Yes. So many places we see Matru Devo Bhava.
Bhava. Yeah, that is how I guessed.
So, but what does it mean?
Matru Devo.
Want to try? Rakesh ji, आपको भी try करना है? Everybody knows this. बचपन से ही बोला है मातृ देवो भव, पितृ देवो भव, अतिथि देवो भव, आचार्य देवो भव, right? What does it mean? What is bhava?
B.
To be.
You be. Right? So then that brings a very important question. What does Matru Devo Bhava mean? ये तो सबको मालूम होना चाहिए राकेश जी.
Ayushman Bhava.
Mother is
आयुष्मान नहीं, आयुष्मान भव. You be. Very nice. आयुष्मान भव, आयुष्यमत, प्रातिपदिकम आयुष्यमत. That means you be the one who has got lot of age. I'm telling you, not good translation. Who has got lot of years, right? So Ayushyaman Bhava, I can understand that, correct? So what is Matur Devo Bhava?
be mother be God. Mother be God. God be mother. Mother be God.
No, but you're not making mother something. You are saying Bhava, Tvam Bhava.
Yeah.
When you say Patha, then are you talking of somebody else to read or you are talking you to read?
Madhyama Purusha.
Madhyama Purusha Ekavachanam Bhava. So what is Matru Deva? So this is what we generally it is told that mother is God. Correct? This is the meaning given to you that mother is God, father is God, guest is God, teacher is God, right? But that is not the way it is. The meaning of Matrudevo, Matrudevaha, Bhava means, now Matrudeva consists of two words. One is Matru and the other is Deva. Right? So you find what is called as a compound word. A word which is consisting of two words.
Okay.
Correct? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You be the one for whom mother is God. Mother is not God.
Mm.
How can mother be God?
Mm.
Is it possible? It's an impossibility. How can you make a living person into God? Right? So what does it mean? You be the one for whom mother is God. You be the one for whom father is God. You be the one for whom teacher is God. That is the real meaning.
So you be the one.
You be the one. So Matrudevaha is Yasya Krute Mata Devaha Asti Saha Matrudevaha. For whom mother is God is Matrudevaha.
Okay.
So you be like that person.
Hmm.
It doesn't mean mother is God. You have not made mother God or anything. It's saying that you be the person for whom mother is like God. Mother is another form of God. You be like that person.
Hmm.
Therefore, that bhava,
It's like a blessing. Blessing.
it's an order.
It's an order. It's not Ashirlinga. It is
No,
Aitharya Lot Lakara.
no, no. It's a lot lakara, and lot lakara is not not a blessing. For that,
Linga is
another
there.
available, right? Another ling, no, not only another linga is there. There is another form of lot lakara called as ashir lot.
Oh, okay.
So bhavatat, bhavatat. If you see a lexicon, you see open a book like Brodat Rupavali or something, you get patha patatat, right? Two forms of load, but they are not interchangeable. The patatat or the bhavatat, all these forms are only for blessing, benediction, right? The patatat not to be used in normal loot. It's not an order; it's a benediction, right? Interesting, no? The Matradeva Bhava is
Frequently.
some time ago I had attended one thread ceremony somewhere, and Panditji was telling the Vatu, that you stand in front of a mother and say Matradeva Bhava. That's a disaster. That's a disaster. How can you tell your mother to be the one for whom mother is God? So it's a pity, Then he said, face the audience and say Atiti Devo Bhava. Why on earth would you like your Atiti to become the one for whom Atiti is God? He is Atiti. Aham Atiti Devaha Asmi, I can understand. I can say, Aham Matur Devaha Asmi. I am the one, right? I am the
For
one
whom mother is God. For whom
for whom mother is God. I understand that. Or I can even understand Matur Devaha Bhavani. Let me be the one for whom mother is. I can understand that. But try to understand Bhava is Madhyama Purusha. It means you. Where is the vision of I here? Not there at all. Okay. See, observe one more thing. Drishtam. Right? No ikara. Correct? But Darshitavan.
Correct.
You see the same dhatu, the drish dhatu. In one place, you are seeing drishtam. Another place, drish dhatu only. But you are seeing the ikara. Right? It's an interesting, if you observe carefully. Right? This samadhana of this at some other time. I just pointed something out to you, right?
Okay.
So this such closely you have to look at certain things, right? For example,
same dhatu can become anit or set, is it? Depending on whether it is dhatu pratyay it takes or
some other factors come in now into play.
Okay.
This is not that it.
Okay.
This Darshitavan it E is not that E that we are talking about as set or anit or wait. It is some other E. Some other E also comes into play.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So therefore, Panini had necessary. He wanted some method of saying there are two types of E. Right? So he gave one E it, and then other E he calls nit. He calls nit.
Okay.
This is some other E which he calls as nit. Let me write it. So the guy wanted to separate the two kinds of ikaras. So one he called it, and the other he called nit.
Okay.
This E, right?
Yeah.
And these are only sort of the nakara and the chakara. These are all only ways in which he makes the na machine and the t machine and the ch machine. He makes machines which start working with words.
Yeah.
You might find this is a very uncommon way of saying, a machine to work with words, but it's really so. Okay. Patham patitva etan vibhakyantan shabdan chitva likata. This you will do for homework. Simple.
Homework? Okay.
You'll do for homework because this is simple, no? In this chapter, which are the Dvitiyanta Shabda, Shashtyanta Shabda, right? Saptamyanta Shabda, which are those? You can find out. We have done in detail about every word in that chapter when we read through it. Right? Good. Let's
So-
start with
So Dvitiyantaha means
Dvitiya Anta.
Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Yeah, Dvitiya Vibhakyanta.
Yeah,
It
Dvitiya.
should have been Dvitiya Vibhakyanta. But there is something called Madhyami Pada Lopa Samasa. There is a samasa in which the middle word is taken out
Okay, sir.
because it's obvious, it's the when we are talking of Dvitiyanta means the Dvitiya Vibhakyanta. Right? This is how do we join words together and make them compound words? There are rules and there is a grammar to it. Right? That is what we call as the Samasa Prakaranam. Okay, let's start with Lrit Lakara. The future tense. I told you Lrit Lakara can be used only when is Anyajyatane Lrit. That means that future which is not today.
Hmm.
That means future with respect to tomorrow and further is Lrit.
What Anya Anadhyayane Adhyayana.
Anadyatana. The word is let me write it.
Anadhyatana. Okay.
Anadyatana. So you have. See, we did. It's a good time to now learn about Adyatana because we have done Lang Lakara also. So you have Adya and Tana, right? Belonging to today. Adyatana
Yeah.
is belonging to today, right? You can have Shwastana. You can have, say, for example, Shwastana Karyakrama, tomorrow's program. Adyatana Karyakrama, right? Yastana Karyakrama.
Yesterday.
Yastana, yesterday's. Obviously, you can have it for Parashwaha and Parahyaha and Praparayaha and Praparashwaha. You can have all that you can use, right? So we were talking of Adyatana. And what is this writ used for? Adyatana. So, if you are talking of the time, right? This is sunrise today, sunrise tomorrow, right? Timeline. And we are somewhere here. Our current position is here, right? So, to talk about everything that is before sunrise today, you can use lung. For talking of things, events which are after sunrise tomorrow, you can use Lrit. Right? So then what to do with this? Before sunrise, after sunrise today, we have to use lung. And for future, after before sunrise tomorrow, but after the the instant, current instant, we have to use lut. Both of which we are not going to study. both of which we are not going to study. So then you have, what options do you have? So you have to use lung only for everything. See, I'm just telling you what are our shortcomings. You get what I'm saying? Our shortcomings. We don't know the grammar so well. So then what we apply? Everything lung for everything before today, now. Everything after now we apply lrit, which is not the case. Right? Good. And if there is an event, whose exact timing in the future you don't know, then you have to use lut. And if there is an event whose exact timing in the past you don't know, you have to use lung. You get what I'm saying? I've clearly defined, all the lakaras. Lung, lung, and lut. Good.
Lung, lung, lut,
Lung, lung,
lut.
and lut.
So instead of lung, we use lung, and instead of
lut,
we use lut. Okay.
yes, because we don't know how to make it. We don't know it's not all that difficult, but
So
it's not, I don't know, by traditionally it's not taught. It's not being taught anywhere. I have not seen anybody teaching lung or lut for that matter. Right? And then when you go to all these Ira Dynamo combinations, then why not lung? Correct, huh?
Yeah.
Why not have lung also? So we have one lung also. You get what I'm saying? There is a lakara called lung also. Some other time we'll do it. Some other time. Something called lung also is there. See, Panini uses all these na and very, very nicely, very sensibly. All this l and the l and the lu, all this is being used in some way. These are all word modifying machines.
What is the meaning of Panini?
Panini. You know this guy called Panini who lived in a village somewhere in Pakistan today. Somewhere in Punjab, Pakistan. This guy was Panini. Who made the Vyakaranam, Sanskrit Vyakaranam. He's not the only one, there are others. But Panini was the main, what we rely on. And he wrote something called an Ashtadhyayi. What does it show you? What does this word mean to you? Ashtadhyayi. The one with 8 adhyayas, 8 chapter book. A book with 8 chapters. He wrote a book with 8 chapters. I'll show you. This. Are you able to see it? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
This is the book. Entire Sanskrit Vyakaranam. कितना छोटा बुक है देखिए ना. ये बुक कितना बड़ा है देखिए और ये बुक कितना है देखिए.
बुक नहीं दिख रहा.
बुक नहीं दिख रहा है?
नहीं.
ये
दिख रहा है, अभी दिख रहा है.
हाँ, this is the अष्टाध्यायी. इसमें भी ये जो पूरा बुक है ना, इसमें भी अष्टाध्यायी only limited to maybe half the book. सिर्फ इतना है अष्टाध्यायी का जो सूत्र पाठ है ना, इतना ही है बस. ये सब एक्स्ट्रा मटेरियल है. ये बुक कितना बड़ा है और ये बुक कितना छोटा है ना. So this is Sanskrit Vyakaranam.
Okay.
Don't underestimate this book. Last 4 or 5 years I have been only able to do about maybe half of this. और मेरे जो टीचर है ना, जो मुझे ये सिखा रहे हैं, वो तो तो 12-15 साल से यही कर रहे हैं, बोलते हैं कि मेरा भी अभी होगा 50-60% हो गया रहेगा. So don't underestimate the size of the book.
So complicated.
No, it's not complicated. It's such a beautiful method that this guy has evolved to work with language, to work with words. Okay. So, Karishye Vachanam Tava. Karishye Vachanam Tava. I will do your words. Literally translate किया तो I will do as per your words. Karishye Vachanam Tava. Tava, we know Tava. Shashti Vibhakti. Ekvachanam of Pratipadikam Yushmad Tava. Right? This is straight away from the Bhagavad Gita. In the last adhyaya, this guy gets completely confused. Then he says, okay, Baba, you have told me so many things, my head is not working. Right? But what Krishna tells him, I have told you everything. Now use your own head and do whatever you want to do. I am not forcing you to do anything. And the response to that is, Karishya Vachanam Tava. He is a Kshatriya, you can't make him use his head. He has to use his weapons, no? If he uses his head, then where he loses weapons?
What is Saptavinshati?
Huh?
Saptavinshati. It is written.
Saptavimshatihi. Very nice. Patakramanka Saptavimshatihi. Putakramanka Dashadikam Shatam.
Dashadikam Shatam.
Right? 110. Right? Good. So, Etan Gita Shlokan Uchaihi Patata. So now we are going to see the application first of where the Lit Lakara is being used. Right? What I wanted to observe is very phonetic language, right? So you need to observe the sort of the common aspects of these words, right? Carefully. Atachet tvimam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi tatah swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsyasi. Atachet, let me split it for you. Atachet, you want me to write it? I'll write it. Wait. अथ चेत वम इमं धर्म्यम संग्रामम न करिष्यसि, right? ततः स्वधर्मम कीर्तिम च हित्वा पापम अवाप्स्यसि. Right? See, many things which we have to relate to phonetically. Right? You see, twa, twa, twa. Krutva, Drishtva. You are seeing this twa. Correct? Good. Which we know already. That after having done something, after having run, after having done, after having read, after having gone, this kind of a meaning should come. Twa, twa. Right?
Okay.
See, you may not specifically know what is hitva, you may not know because you don't know the dhatu. Right? So you may not know, but you should recognize this this grammatical construction.
Yeah.
Okay. Tvam, we are able to recognize. Yushmad, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam. Correct? See, whatever you are able to recognize, you see. Tataha, therefore, you are able to see Swadharma, Kirti, right? You see here, you are seeing here Dvitiya Vibhakti Kirtim. Swadharmam, Dvitiya Vibhakti. Correct?
Hmm.
So they look like objects. Correct?
Hmm.
Fine.
Hmm.
Imam, Dharmyam, Dvitiya. Dvitiya. Sangramam, Dvitiya. Sangramaha is a pullinga padam. So undoubtedly, Sangramam is Dvitiya Ekavachanam.
Papam.
Papam is a papa is a karanta napunsakalinga padam.
Hmm.
So I don't know it. I'm not sure if it's Dvitiya or Prathama.
Okay.
See this. Look at it in this manner. Right? With tvam, in lat lakara you get C.
Hmm.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Tvam patasi. Correct? No? Tvam patasi, tvam gachasi, tvam dhavasi. Are
Correct.
we getting anything associated with tam? We are getting the C.
Yeah.
Then is this also the same C? Tvam, papam, avapsya, C.
Hmm.
Are you able to see these things? Right?
Hmm.
Okay. Now let me translate it for you. Then, in case you will not do this ethical war. I am translating literally. Please don't forgive my English.
Hmm.
Then, in case, chet is in case
Hmm.
you will not do, no, not will do, right? Will not do this ethical war, then having lost your swadharma, kirti, having lost what? See, object. Having lost your swadharma, your own dharma, your own
Having lost his hitva.
hitva is having lost. Very nice. The dhatu is ha.
Okay.
Complicated dhatu, but okay, just write it.
Hmm.
It was
Learn
having
more.
lost.
Having lost. Just write it ha dhatu.
Yeah.
More complicated, we study. Some other time we'll study. We're going to come to this again and again. Right? Now, I told you tvam karishyasi is you will do. Right? Correct? And here tvam avapsyasi. See your ava. Aap dhatu. Aap noti. Avapnoti. You will get sin. You will beget sin. See, you will get. See, in lat lakara, what would it have been? Tvam atha chet tvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karoshi. Remember karoshi.
Correct.
Tatah swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapnosi.
Hmm. Sir, we can't. Vapnos. Vapnoti.
Apnosi. Sorry, apnosi.
Yeah.
Apnosi. Right? We know the kriya padam, the prapnoti. If you remember, we have done prapnoti. Right? And we said that this is pra plus pra. Now we know pra is an upasarga.
Hmm.
Prapnoti. Now instead of pra, use ava.
Hmm.
We know ava is also an upasarga, no?
Correct.
Avapnoti.
Hmm.
Right? Avapnoti is not only prapnoti. He doesn't get it forcefully. On the contrary, he gets it. use the connotation of ava. Ava is something to do with the base, with the very bottom of
Deep.
things.
Deep.
So
Yeah.
you will not get, you will just not get sin in your hand. It will go into your system. It will go deep into you, the sin. See, avapnoti, prapnoti, apnoti are three different things, giving to three different meanings.
Okay.
Right? So I have told you what ava is. Ava is to do with the base, with the fundamentals, with the depth of things. Right? So avapnoti, you will not only get sin, you will get it, it will really go deep into you. Right? You see, ups, avapsyasi. So let's write these two words down and see. So avapnoti, I told you lat lakara, and karoshi. Correct? And what did they what happened? This is lat. What happened to them in rit lakara? Karishyasi, vapsyasi. Do you observe? The ending of the lat and the rit is the same. At least in this particular case, same. Correct? No. This is C, which became converted to she. We know.
Yeah.
You know why the sakara became the shakara? Because of that O.
Yeah.
Right? Correct? Avap, no, she, sorry.
C.
Here also same. No, not C, she. No, O.
O is there. Sorry.
Avap, no, she. Correct? So, but one thing is sure, that your ending is remaining the same.
Yes.
It remains same for all. Okay, good. Now, with this clue, can you tell me all the 9 forms? See, you have done Karishyasi. This form you studied now. I told you that the ending is same as the lat lakara. Now tell me, you know lat lakara very well.
Karishyati. Karishyam. Karishyati. Karishyati. Karishyata. Karishyata.
Wonderful.
Then
What have I taught you? Nothing.
Karishyami. Karishyavaha. Karishyamaha.
I have not taught you anything actually. Good.
Second, sir.
Good. Fine. Nothing to learn. Nothing really to learn. What is to be learned now? What is to be learned? We have to learn that there is something called a seer which is coming in. This is the only thing to learn. Nothing else to learn in this. Right? Kr dhatu, right? The sir coming in, seer coming in, right? And your
ending is the same.
lat pratyayas. See, when he called it lr, when he called it lrit, what he did with this lr machine, he said add seer. That's it. Done. Ho gaya. Finish. Nikal do. What remains is ta, and that ta is representing all your lat pratyayas. So simple, see. Right? Fine?
Yes.
And then now see. It is coming in. Okay, good.
Hmm.
He changes the r into a guna. What is the guna of the r?
R, R, R.
R. E. Now tell me, if there is an E coming in, what happens to the sir?
Sh.
Do you get what you want? Good. Let's take another dhatu. Tell me. Ikara changing the sir into the murdane shakar.
Hmm.
Right?
Ishyati. Ish.
If the ikara does not come, see, no ikara.
Hmm.
Does the sakara change? That's what we did, no? Avapsya, see.
Hmm.
Ah, see, so it's all to do. All to do. The magic is done because of this sya. This sya is doing all this trick.
Hmm.
Right? Good.
Hmm.
Everything is being done by this sya. And that sya
Hmm.
is brought in by Panini with the lr.
Okay.
Right? I told you that there is one more lakara called lrin.
Hmm.
Do we expect same thing to happen? Yes. The lr
Hmm.
is a machine which he uses to bring the sya inside. That's it. So all those lakaras with the lr will have the sya.
Yeah. The only thing I'm not able to understand is where E comes, where E doesn't come.
Very good question. On this, there are books written. This concept of it's called. Let me tell you what it is called. So you know. See, I told you that there is something called the it.
Hmm.
It agama, the arrival of the it. Right? It agama means arrival of the it. It's called as idagama. Right? On idagama, there are books written on where idagama will come. So it's not that straight. You know that some people put it very simply that if it's a said dhatu and a wait dhatu or an anit dhatu, it's not that simple, right? But see, why to worry about what we don't know? You only worry about you only think about what you know. That's it. So some places we know that here is the it is coming, some places not coming, right? See, try to understand one thing. The kru dhatu, right? The kru dhatu, I told you, gives kritam.
Hmm.
Is it set or on it?
It.
I said kru gives kritam. The pat became patitam,
Hmm.
which was clearly the arrival of the ikarabo you can see.
Hmm.
But in kritam, there is no e at all.
Yeah.
So do you observe the kru dhatu? It looks like an anit dhatu.
Yeah.
But here, why is the e coming?
Karishyati and all that is that. Yeah.
So therefore, kru is a weight dhatu.
Oh.
I just a little while ago I told you, no?
Hmm.
That means what? Some dhatus behave like said sometimes,
Hmm.
sometimes behave like anit,
Hmm.
right? I'll give you a clear example with kru dhatu. So
Okay.
kru is ideally a weight dhatu.
Hmm.
That means what? Some places the ikara is coming, some
Hmm.
places ikara is not coming.
Hmm.
Right? Good. Okay. So let's go to the next sloka. See, now I've already told you about how the Rit Lakara is going to be formed. Right? Good.
Yeah, the
E-
end is clear. The end is clear. Sya is also clear.
Here is clear. E is not.
Depends.
Okay, E is not clear. So we will study it
As we
case
go.
depending on the case. If we do a certain dhatu, we recognize that there is one ikara coming,
Okay, sir.
right? Or ikara is not coming. Aap we clearly saw there is no ikara coming,
Okay, sir.
right? You don't say apishyasi,
Hmm.
no,
Correct.
right? Apsyasi. Akirtim chapi bhutani kathayanti te vyayam sambhavitasya chakirtihi maranadatirichyate. Right? Akirtim, let me write. Akirtim cha api bhutani कथयिष्यन्ति तव अव्ययाम. I've changed that. Te is actually tava, right? See, immediately I wanted to look at the writs. Now very simple. Shya, shya, correct?
Yeah.
Sambhavitasya cha akirtim, sorry, akirtihi, संभावितस्य अकीर्तिः मरणात् अतिरिच्यते. Are you able to see Atmanepadi ending? Te. Atmanepadi ending, no? Atirichyate. Right? Complicated Kriya Padam, we don't study about it now. Don't worry about it now. Right? So, Akirtim, Tvitiya, agreed? Tvitiya, no? Akirtim, not Akirtihi.
Yeah.
Akirtihi, Prathama. Same word, see. Same word, Akirtihi. Ikaranta, Strilinga Padam. Akirtihi, Prathama. Akirtim, Dvitiya. Right? Correct? Good. Right? Akirti, I told you, Strilinga Padam. Right? Avyayam. Avyaya Kirtihi. Unchanging glory. Or here, unchanging disdain. Reverse of glory. Right? Kathayit, Kathayati. Kathayati is to say, talk, to speak. Now, Kathayishyanti will speak. Right? Bhutani, all living things, will speak, will talk your permanent disdain, your permanent fall,
Unchanging disdain.
unchanging disdain, right? Permanent, it's not changing at all. Your disdain is going to become like a dhabba on you, it's going to be a kalank, right? Sambhavitasya akirtihi, the disdain of what is possible with the result of this, right? After everybody starts talking bad of you, correct? The disdain of what is possible is worse than death. Maranat. We're not done the vibhakti. What vibhakti we are going to study next? Panchami vibhakti, ekavachanam, maranam. So what he says, that they're going to spread so much bad about you that the result is worse than death.
So atirichyate is atihi ichyate or something?
No. Ati,
Ati, right?
ati, and richyate, the rich dhatu.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
rich dhatu,
Okay.
right? The rich dhatu, which is to excel. It's going to excel. It's going to be more than that. Right? Ati is the upasarga. Ati richyate is to excel, to go, to cross over. Right? So maranat ati richyate, that disdain is going to excel death. That the trouble caused by death will be less. This will give more trouble. It's better. That means it says it's better to die. Right? Then instead of dying out of disdain, you better fight and die. No. Anyway, you have to die. This is easier. Right? So kathayishyanti. So do you
Sambhavitasya is the
sambhavitasya means
sixth
sambhavita, that which is possible.
So tasya is Sashti Vibhakti.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sambhavita is an akaranta pullinga padam. Sambhavitasya is your like Ramasya,
Right.
Krishnasya, right? So the disdain or the loss of glory of the possible, of what is possible,
Got it.
right? Jo ho sakta hai, right? That is worse than death, right? Do you observe katha yati? We did no lat lakara. And here you are going to have your ikara and kathayishyati or kathayishyanti. Good. I want you to recognize these here. Right? Let's go further. Bhayadranaduparatam mansyante tvam maharathaha yesham chatvam bahumato bhutva yasyasi lagavam. See, bhayat, ranat, uparatam, mansyante. Are you able to see something?
Yes, there.
Yes, mansyante, tvam, maharathaha, yesham, tvam, bahumataha, bhutva, tva. You know bhu. After having been. We said no, having done, having been. Right? Past participle of been. Be is been. Having been. Right? Yasya. See. So when you have see, what do we know? Who is the karta? When you see this see,
Madhyama Purusha.
Madhyama Purusha, tvam, yasyasi. So the ya dhatu, ya is to go. So very simple. See, ya plus sya plus si, yasyasi. You will go to smallness, lagavam, smallness, pettiness. you will go to cheapness, right?
Hmm.
That much is very clear, right? Bhayat ranat uparatam.
So Lagabham is what?
Laghavam is smallness. We say laghu, no?
Yeah, but Lagabham,
The
small.
property of being laghu is laghavam. The property of being small, the quality of being small
I was asking
is,
what Vibhakti is.
smallness.
What Vibhakti is this?
Laghavam, yes, see, I told you when somebody is going to some place,
Yeah, seventh.
second.
Oh, sorry, look, the second Vibhakti.
Ditya. So here, with yasyasi laghavam,
Yeah, second
Ditya.
Vibhakti. Yeah.
Laghava is an akaranta napunsakalinga padam. So laghavam, Dvitiya vibhakti, ekavachanam. But here very simple. It is a napunsakalinga padam.
Hmm.
Right? It could be in pratama, it could be in Dvitiya. But when you are saying yasyasi laghavam,
Hmm.
you are saying that you go to smallness.
Yeah, to a place. Okay. Go to a place. Okay.
Right? Good.
Hmm.
Mansyante. Right? The lat lakara form is manyate. Manyante. It's an atmanepadi verb. Manyate, manyete, manye, manyante. Manyate, manyete, right?
Manyate.
Manyante.
Yeah.
Now, do you observe what is happening? Mansyante,
Correct.
right? So you have got your. Wait a minute, I have written this. Takar not required here. Sorry. Mansyante, right? The man dhatu, the man dhatu, the man dhatu. See, know it.
Yeah.
Mansyante, right? Bhayat ranat uparatam. Mansyante tvam maharataha. Maharataha tvam bhayat ranat uparatam mansyante. Those great warriors, no, who are fighting, whom you are supposed to fight with, those guys will believe you to be the one who has ran away from the battlefield out of fear. Ranat uparatam tvam mansyante te maharathaha. Kimartam bhayat. See, we have not done words of Panchami Vibhakti, but I'm giving you a context. Out of fear, all these Maharathas will think that you have ran away from the battlefield out of fear, right? You who are Bahumata, who you are well regarded, you are well regarded by them at this point of time, right? Right? So, yesham tvam bahumataha, jiske liye you are very well regarded, right? After having been like this, if you do these things, then you will fall in their eyes, no?
Uparatam is running away.
Doesn't mean exactly running away. Uparamate means to seize, to stop.
Okay.
In the Bhagavad Gita, yasya uparamate chittam, yatra uparamate chittam, he says. You know, where every word is a gold mine, you know. Yatro paramate chittam, he says, you know, Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, I think in the 7th or 8th adhyaya, yatra uparamate chittam, where the mind stops. Right? So, uparata is the ram dhatu ikta pratyaya. So, it's not exactly run away. If you see translations, they tell you run away, but it actually means if you stop the war, if you stop fighting, if you cease to fight, right? Uparataha tvam means you are the one who is stopped, who has ceased to fight, right? So it doesn't exactly mean run away. Upa and the ram dhatu means to stop. Right? Bhagavad Gita, Yatra Uparamate Chittam, he says, where the mind comes to a halt, doesn't move anymore. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, do one more shloka. Avachya Bahoon.
Sir, one question.
Bahoon. Yes.
Why is Mansyante not in red?
That's a mistake.
Okay.
That's also Rit Lakara.
Yeah.
That is also Rit Lakara. See, by now you must understand this here should be giving you this idea of the Rit. Right? Okay. Avachya Bahoon. Vadishyanti tava ahitaha nindantastav samarthyam tato dukkataram nukim. See, many ways, Sri Krishna is handling this guy. Right? Avachya words which should not be told. Avachya. Vachyavada is that what should be told. Avachyavada, that is not worthy to be told. Avachya Bahoon. See, Ukaranta, Pullinga, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Bahuvachanam. Vadan, Vada. Akaranta, Pullinga, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Bahuvachanam. Avachya cha Bahoon. Vadishyanti tava ahitaha. Those who don't wish good of you, your ahita log, people who are not wishing good of you, right, will talk all kinds of rubbish about you. They will talk words which are not supposed to be uttered. Right? Nindantaha.
Vadishyanti is Vadishyanti.
Vadati.
Okay.
Vadati. You see the ikara coming in. Vada. E. And sya. And anti. Vadishyanti.
Okay.
Ikara coming in. Right?
Okay.
Nindantaha tava samarthyam nindati. Little complicated word. Criticizing.
Yeah.
Criticizing your ability. Nindantaha. See, criticizing. We had talked about the Shatranta forms, You remember?
Yeah.
Nindantau, Nindantaha. Right? Nindantaha tava samarthyam. What those guys are, those tava ahitaha, what they are going to do? They are going to criticize your samarthyam, your capacity, your capability. Tataha dukkataram nu kim? What is more sorrowful than that? What is worse than that? If they are going to criticize your ability, you are a very able person, but they are going to criticize you. Right? So, vadishyanti. Right? Good?
Yeah.
Let's do one more. Hatova
Only
prapsyasi.
one thing. Intantaha, I didn't see. You said it is criticizing.
Criticizing. See, we have done words like viharantaha,
Correct.
ichantaha,
Yeah.
viharantaha pandavaha,
Correct.
ichantaha kauravaha. Right? I told you Shatranta Rupam, which showing you continuous action.
Yeah, but my question is that how to differentiate it from the Tavatu Pratyaya?
The Vakara is not there. See, Krutavan, Ninditavan. So Vakara is not there.
Okay. Patitavantaha. Okay. Okay.
Patitavantaha, Vakara is there. Vaditavantaha, Vakara is there. You're able to see the difference between the Vatu, Tavatu, and the Vakara is missing.
Okay.
Right? Good?
Yes. Yeah.
Hataha va prapsyasi swargam. Hataha, if you are dead, you will get the heaven. Jitva va bhokshyase. See, here you are having your shia. Are you able to see bhokshyase? Mahim. So, if you live, you will enjoy the earth. You will consume the earth, sort of, तस्माद् उत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः. युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः कौन्तेय. Right?
Hmm.
So, having decided to fight, right? Get up.
Yeah.
युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः. Hey कौन्तेय त्वम् उत्तिष्ठ. See now, prapsyasi.
Yeah.
You had avapsyasi. Bhokshyase. You will consume. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop here. Yes. Shubha Dinam.
Shubha Diwali to both of
Shubha
you.
Deepavali to you also. To you also, Rakesh ji. Namo Namaha.
Shubha Diwali.